Could Canada actually become the 51st state of the United States? It sounds like something out of a political satire, but according to insiders, President-elect Donald Trump didn't just hint at the idea, he suggested it outright to Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau during a high-stakes meeting at Mar-a-Lago. The surprise meeting. This all started last Friday when Prime Minister Trudeau made an unexpected visit to Mar-a-Lago, flying in unannounced. Why? To try and stop a 25% tariff that President Trump threatened to impose on Canadian goods. A tariff of this magnitude, Trudeau warned, could devastate Canada's economy. But little did he know, he'd be leaving the meeting with an even bigger challenge. The dinner, described as productive by both sides, featured an agenda packed with heavy topics: tariffs, trade deficits, border security, and immigration. But things took a turn when Trump floated an idea that left everyone at the table stunned. Trump's bold suggestion. Here's how it reportedly went down. Trump started off by accusing Canada of letting illegal drugs and immigrants pour into the US, calling it a failure of border control. He also criticized Canada for what he called an unacceptable $100 billion trade deficit. Trudeau countered that imposing a 25% tariff would kill Canada's economy. Trump's response? If Canada's economy can't survive without, quote, ripping off the U.S., then maybe it should just join the United States. That's right, Trump suggested Canada become the 51st state. At first, the suggestion seemed like a joke. Trudeau and others reportedly laughed nervously, but Trump doubled down. He said Trudeau could still be called Prime Minister, but as Governor of Canada, or potentially two states, a conservative and liberal Canada. One of the dinner guests pointed out that Canada would likely be a very liberal state if it joined the US. This sparked more laughter, but Trump had a solution for that too. Canada could be split into two states, one liberal and one conservative. Problem solved, right? While the idea of Canada as two US states might sound ridiculous, insiders say Trump used humor to drive home a serious message. The US expects Canada to address its trade and border issues fast. January 20th was given as the deadline for changes. The stakes, let's break this down. Canada is the United States' largest trading partner, with over $600 billion in goods exchanged annually. But Trump has repeatedly emphasized the $100 billion trade deficit, calling it unfair to American workers. On top of that, border security has become one of his central campaign issues. Trump claims illegal immigrants from over 70 countries are crossing into the US through Canada, a claim Trudeau has yet to publicly address. From tariffs to immigration, it's clear Trump sees these as make-or-break issues. But does that really mean Canada should consider joining the US? Probably not, but the mere suggestion highlights just how far Trump is willing to push for what he calls a better deal. How did Trudeau react? So how did Trudeau respond to this bold suggestion? Sources say he kept his cool, calling the dinner friendly and positive. But behind closed doors, officials are likely scrambling to address Trump's demands without appearing weak to their own citizens. Would Canadians ever seriously consider becoming part of the United States? The idea might sound far-fetched, but remember, there's a history of economic and political integration between the two countries. Could this be the first step toward a new kind of partnership, or just another Trump moment designed to make headlines? The internet reacts. The internet, of course, had a field day with this. Some called it classic Trump humor, while others speculated about the implications of a US-Canada merger. One user tweeted, "Can we trade Florida for Canada instead?" Another joked, "Make Canada great again." But all jokes aside, this meeting underscores a real tension between two of the world's closest allies. Tariffs, border issues, and trade deficits are no laughing matter, and come January, the world will be watching to see if Trump makes good on his threats. So, what do you think? Was this just Trump being Trump, or is there a deeper strategy behind the suggestion? Would Canada ever actually consider joining the United States? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more updates on international politics.